Hello, in this blog I want to talk about what are called lucid dreams. These are dreams in which you seem to wake up, realize you're dreaming, and are able therefore to take control over the content of the dream. Now, the term lucid dreaming was coined many years ago by a Dutch psychiatrist named Frederik van Eeden. Did this in 1913. And he noted that during a lucid dream, this is what he said, quote, the sleeper reaches a state of perfect awareness and is able to direct his or her attention and to attempt different acts of free volition. Yet the sleep, as I am able confidently to state, is undisturbed, deep and refreshing. For decades thereafter, most sleep scientists denied that such dreams could exist. He thought it was an invention. They believed that the very idea of wakefulness when dreaming was a contradiction in terms. The breakthrough, in fact, didn't come until the late 1970s, when Alan Wolsey, a lucid dream researcher at the University of Hull, found it really was possible to signal the fact you were enjoying such a dream by moving your eyes in a certain predetermined pattern beneath the lids during REM sleep, which I talked about in my first video blog. He found that lucid dreams are most likely to occur in the early hours of the morning, around 6 a.m. They generally start almost half an hour into a period of REM sleep and then last between 2 and 5 minutes. Now, unknown to him at that time, across the Atlantic at Stanford University in California, another researcher, a man called Stephen LaBerge, was undertaking the same kind of research and coming up with the same results. Now, their papers, which were groundbreaking papers in which they reported these findings, were in fact rejected by the scientific community, and major journals simply wouldn't publish them. However, despite this rejection by the kind of orthodox view, their work provoked increasing interest among sleep researchers, and so their work was taken further, and as this happened, more evidence regarding the truth of what they were stating began to emerge. We really do have lucid dreams, or we can have them. So how can you enhance your ability to enjoy lucid dreams, which can be quite rare? One of the most widely used and sort of established methods is Stephen LaBerge's MILD, M-I-L-D, and this stands for Mnemonic Induction of Lucid Dreaming, which is quite a mouthful. And indeed, this is what you have to do, which is also quite kind of tedious. As soon as you wake up in the morning and you're having a dream, try and remember that dream for a few moments and then engage briefly in some other activity, such as you might get out of bed and walk around the bed before going back into bed, or you might just read something. Go back into bed and fall asleep again. Now, in that state, imagine yourself asleep and dreaming, and rehearse the dream, if you're with me, which you previously had when you woke up. And advise yourself, next time I'm dreaming, I want to remember I'm dreaming. Another psychologist, Paul Thurley, suggested that you actually, during the day, and this is something I do, you ask yourself many times, am I dreaming or not? So as you go about your daily work, you have to stop, pause a moment, am I dreaming or not? By developing this habit while you actually know you're awake, you may continue to do so when you're asleep, and just prompting yourself in a sleep state, in a dream state, will actually help you dream in a lucid way. In a lucid dream you can fly, you can explore the world in most ways which are quite unimaginable. You've got a great virtual reality world going on. But one thing you will find you can't do, and if you try you'll immediately wake up, is to go into a darkened room and switch on a light and see the entire interior of the room in an instant. If you do that, the brain, it believes, simply does not have the time to compute all the details of a room, and so it wakes you up. However, if you get out a torch and flash it round the room, so just looking at little parts of the interior at a time, then you actually will see these different parts without waking up. So do try and practice lucid dreaming. I think you'll find it one of the most exciting things you can do at night. In the next video blog, Dan is going to explain how by using self-hypnosis you can actually increase the likelihood of lucid dreaming and enjoy yourself in a world of virtual reality while still deeply and restfully asleep. So good luck with that.